Mother Earth is pregnant for the third time, for y'all have knocked her up. I have tasted the maggots in the mind of the universe. I was not offended, for I knew I had to rise above it all, or drown in my own shit.
Yeah. You can't get no realer than that. Word Life 1. D.L. Smith, the Giant Killer. Long time, y'all. And yo, you know what I mean? I want to just keep it, you know what I mean? Give you just a little hint bit of something here that's been going on lately, you know. Just to give a little bit of reintroduction. Really don't need no reintroduction to know nothing to no one. Because to the supporters that been supporting this channel from the giddy up, thank you. You know what I mean? But other than that, you know, this network has been on since 2009. And it's 11 years, you know. And, you know, for the first 6 years, you know, got over 20 to 30 installments on here. And since then, you know, life and money, you know, have been the circumstances of why, you know, this channel really ain't been, you know, somewhat transmitting like it should have. But other than that, it ain't never went nowhere. So just to clear that out of the air, but to let that be known, Word Life 1 ain't never went nowhere. It's still here. I'm still here. D.L. Smith is still here. But you know what? To come back, you know what I'm saying? And not necessarily say for this to be a comeback, but a come to. To come to, you know what I mean, my channel, you know what I mean, again for a while, you know what I mean, to come to 100,000 casualties on a worldwide pandemic in this country. That says a lot. Number 2 is the recent deaths, you know, of 3 slain, you know, young black people in this country. Racism is still at an all-time high, you know, over 400 years, 500 years worth since we got off the boats. And it's a sad truth, but at the same time, this is an eye-opener because it's 2020, the year. Look at the year in its specifics. It's 2020. It's an eye-opener on every aspect of it. I mean, look at it from what it really is. And I just gotta say something from my man. Hey, rest your heart. Amawa, man. Shout out to Amawa Yashala, my people. He said this, and I really compute to that. He said, we acting like we saying we woke, but we're waking up, you know, to a whole nother dream. And you know what, man, that is almost directly true. It is true, but not to piggyback off someone else, but mainly to keep it raw, just to keep it real, because that's what this channel is all about. The realness, the rawness, and inspiration, man, that ain't never went nowhere. And what I've been hearing from beyond is some other things. Some not to mention other things, but things that, you know, that's been speaking to my heart on a lot of these situations, man. We are at war. We go back to previous, me and my brothers, we've been screaming for years. We are at war. Shout out to Willie Freeman one time. iDisciple.com. We've been saying, we've been screaming these words for years. We are at war. And we are at war more now than we've ever been. And the war is going to continue. But it's not the war of technicalities and weapons. Here, these weapons are spiritual weapons, man. These spiritual wars are much more deadlier, man, because they can torment the brain and rip the heart apart if they're not, you know, done at a proper fashion, you know, with the Most High being involved. So I'm just putting it out there, man, that a lot has been going on, man, within this 5-year stretch that I've been in this somewhat sabbatical. But I'm here to let you know, man, I've been hearing it from on high. I've been hearing it from on high. I've been hearing it. Talk of wars, rumors of wars, many a pestilence. and so on and so forth. And that's the time that we're facing. We are facing biblical prophecy at its prerequisites. The birth pains of the world. And it's kind of ill to say it, but you know, I think about the 100,000 that went on, man, you know. They didn't know. We had no clue. The Most High deemed it necessary that his book takes place, that everything will be played out. And I'm going to stay right there. I'm not going to move. The word will be fulfilled. The question is now, what do we do? Who are we, you ask? Mankind. I could easily say Israelites. I could easily say black man. I could easily say white man. I could easily say any race. I could easily say whoever. I could drop a dime. But let's just say God's greatest creation, man, the all-intelligent being, the one that is in his likeness. I say, if all men can live and breathe in one room, could we? Yes, we could, and we can, and we do. But we go on. What's the question now? What do we do? What do we do? I say for me, and it's not necessarily about me, you know, because I feel like, you know, we're all here to learn and live together as one people, like he created us to be. That's my belief. That's what I think. I think that he deemed it so. But we didn't carry out what we were supposed to carry out, and these are the times of now. Life as we so-called know it now. I don't have the answers, but I'm looking to the one that does. And if he can, you know, say to my heart whatever he needs me to say, you know, to bring forth a light, you know, to someone else while bearing pains myself, I can do that. I can do that, man. Word Life 1, the Giant Killer, man. D.L. Smith, man. One more time. And it's been a long time coming, but I want to definitely get back in this thing, man, and let people know, man, that, hey, we all need to just go ahead, man, and just look to the light, man. Whatever light that you're in, I don't care what umbrella you're under. I don't care what particular religious or spiritual structure you're under. If you're under a sort of light, then be a light. But my light says that, hey, love as much as possible, love as much as you can, because we're on borrowed time. I believe this. We're on borrowed time, y'all. And to come back, or better yet, to come to this thing, man, and really get down in it, man, and say, hey, what's the next move? I say look to the light. I say look to the Most High. Let his will be done. Shalom. And if need be, and I'm going to say this one last thing, and if need be, can't stop believing. Because it's already written down, man. Everything's already set up, man. Everything is already put into play, man. We're just walking through it. Through time and space. That's all. It's already laid out. Pray for everyone, everywhere, and everything, y'all. Word Life 1. giant killer. Shalom once again.